Hello everyone, welcome to another new exciting episode of Tilting the Brush. So this is what we've made last time. We've got a nice little swampy lake thingy, and right now we're just gonna see if the new camera system works. The first half of the video will not contain any audio. I had some issues with the microphone that I was unaware of until halfway into the recording. I'm still experimenting with this. I think I need to get a proper microphone because right now I tried using the headset instead of the built-in microphone in the Vive, and it didn't really go that well since the cable was a bit short. I'm gonna continue iterating on that. So for now, enjoy a silent movie for the first 15-20 minutes. Then we're gonna switch back to audio for the last part. Just a quick rundown of the brushes I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use duct tape and yellow for the sand. I'm gonna use oil paint for the grass, I think. Yeah, and also for the rocky walls. I'm gonna use thick paint for more details on the rocks. So enjoy the video. I hope this will work out. Maybe I need to create a separate video series that's just in silence and have the tilting the brush just be the tutorial as it was. So I'm just gonna continue iterating on this and see what works out. So if you have any thoughts about this, if you have any suggestions or ideas or anything, just let me know. I'm still starting up, I have no idea what works and what doesn't work, so yeah, any help is appreciated. Thank you very much and enjoy the video. As you can see, we've got a nice little island like this at the moment. The base shape is in place, and now we just need to add more details. We've got a nice little sandy shore, we've got a nice little glossy topside, and we've got some nice little cliffy walls. So I'm gonna use the brush select to get the cliffy walls, and then I'm just gonna go for thick paint. And I'm not sure yet. I'm just gonna try vertical first, see how that looks. So maybe go over here, some horizontal ones, a bit slanted. So with all the things we've learned up till now, you can already do lots of nice variety of things, as you can see. On this side, we might have some bigger. There, maybe overlap it a little bit with the grass over here. There, that's nice. And then it's time to fit this alcove. No, I think I'm just gonna miss you. Smaller brush. Let's do it horizontally. There. And also this side, which I can barely do. So I'm just gonna paint like that. Since I cannot really see it properly due to my cable, but I'm just gonna fix that for in the future. Sometime in the future. As long as it feels alright. There. Should cover up most of it. So now we can fix up this wall here. And we have to decide what we want to build on top here. So I'm thinking maybe even build another arch. But let's not get ahead of ourselves and finish up this bit first. And over here. Get some more details. Maybe a little rocky overhang here since it was a bit protruding. It might connect nicely over there. Awesome. Still need to solve this area here. Maybe go with a little bit bigger brush. Actually, it should probably be extended this way. Else it will have no volume. Awesome. Okay. I think I need to erase something for the first time. And it's that piece. Just blocking too much of the pathway here. Now it's fine. Okay. So over here I'm just gonna make a top rail, something. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe make it a bit high. Make a nice little pillar. There. And now we can go back to the thick paint and give it some more detail. I find it easiest to use thick paint on top of oil, but of course there comes a point where it just looks too generic, too samey as the rest, and then well, you have to figure out something new. But we'll get to that later in the show. Let's just stick with this first. Let's get some practice using thick paint combined with oil as a base to create some really nice looking cliff walls, or anything you want really. It also works with trees or grass or anything. If you want some rough texture that still covers up the whole area, then in my opinion this is the best choice that there is at the moment. If you want to create something natural, that is, of course. So I'm just gonna grab some grass and fix this pathway here. It sort of seems to end over here. So how do you get there? Oh, like that. And here we've got some grass as well, but you can't really reach it. So maybe I'm just gonna make this side a bit more accessible to whoever lives here. Okay, let's go back to the thick paint again. Put some over here. And I think we're just about done. This side still needs some depth. And it also needs a little bit more covering up. But overall, I think we can be satisfied with this. Awesome. One more thing, that's this pillar, arch, thingy, whatever. And I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. So I'm just going to give it a quick layer of the thick paint. Like that. better. Make it a bit more smooth on the other underside over here. Something like that. That should be it. We create some other protruding spikes over here. Cool. Alright, so quite happy with the results so far. I wonder what you're thinking. So, what do you think? Let me know. Obviously, I'm just going to continue painting, but still, I'm interested in what your thoughts are on this. So, right now we've got a beach to fix, so to say. I quite like the texture of this, but it's not really that smooth. So, probably need to find a way to make that look better. Getting a bit of a mess over here. It's not really smooth beach. Which is very hard to do with a shadowy brush. I don't want to use marker because it's not really something that you should mark. So maybe make it like a beach resort and add some well, I don't know. I can we add some towels on the floor, some parasols, or I'm just gonna leave it like this. That could also work. Yeah. I'm actually not sure how we're gonna solve this. So let's focus on something else while we think about it. Alright, so now I've got my nice little island. It's time to populate it with some trees again. And we all know how to create trees by now, I think. But if not, here's a refresher. So, where do we want the trees? So we've got like a little passageway over here, and here's gonna be the area that you just wanna be able to walk on or something. So maybe just draw some trees over here. And since we're on a nice little beach, we're not gonna make some traditional trees. We're just gonna create some overhanging, nice looking palm trees. One over here. And I can use that to cover up our nice little beach over here that we're not that happy about. So I'm just going to abuse that. Mistakes are fine, you can just cover them up. I'm not going to make a political joke. But yeah. So there we go. Looks really menacing right now. But rest assured, I am gonna use it with thick paint. It's slightly larger. Let's create some trees like that. One over here, it's kind of overlapping, but that's alright. Since we're just covering up the ugly beach in the first place. Sort of. Maybe I should have made it a bit lower, but it's fine. I don't think trees would grow like this naturally, but this is our island with genetically modified palm trees. Of course. Ah, actually that's fine like that. Just want some extra. There. Alright. So the shadows help a lot, just not on this side yet. So we do need something else to cover up over here. But then again, it looks pretty neat like this. So, what's next? We can add some more trees. So let's add some over here, overlooking or overhanging the small passageway over here. Maybe another one over here. That's a bit more straight. Maybe one over here. There. I'll grab the green again. And just paint like that. Awesome. And over here. Cool. It's starting to look really nice. So let's give it a more human touch. Let's try and build a beach house. So for that I'm going to use the paper brush. We haven't used paper yet. I find it to be quite nice to draw architectural stuff with it. It's not perfect. It is straight, but it is a little bit textured. That in the right circumstances can create some nice little effects, giving it a feeling that it is really a structure. So I'm going to use that. So that's the paper. Don't know if you can see it. Just experimenting. I'm going to use the straight edge as well. And then let's just build a little house over here. Or maybe over here. Where would I build a house if I lived on this island? Maybe just over here. Yes. It's a bit, not enough room for that. So it's probably going to be on the bottom over here. Actually, I'm just going to do that. I've got the room to work with. So I'm just going to use a straight edge tool. And just draw a little box. Doesn't have to be straight walls. Can be a little bit crooked, that's alright. Look like you can get proper contractors over here. And then let's add a second story to it. Right, and let's add a nice bright red roof. And some nice orangey. Is orange a nice color for that? No, I'm just gonna go for gray here. Something like that. And then I'm gonna go for pure black with the marker. And I'm just gonna draw some doors. Without the straight edge tool. And maybe some windows as well. This is our crooked house. With black windows because we don't want people looking inside, obviously. Alright. Cool. Now it's got a little house. I think you can probably see it from there. So yeah. What's next? Maybe draw a little stick figure. So let's grab the wire brush and then just draw someone standing over here. His arms on the railing that we haven't painted yet. So that's for the next assignment. There. And create a white railing. Use a straight edge for that. There. Lovely. Alright. Let's add something else. Let's add a shark. Shark fin. Let's make the shark fin of ink. Let's get a nice and dark gray. And then just something like that. Maybe that one over here. So I'm using ink for this. I'm not really sure if it comes across as sharks or whatever. I think they're too close together. I'm not gonna erase that one and that one. Alright. So now, what else do we need? We need a little dock. And so I'm just looking at a painting that we're making right now, and I'm coming up with things on the fly to add, and yeah, it doesn't mean that it has to be your painting, or maybe you have other ideas of what you want to add, and that's fine, really. I mean, you can just, you've got a nice little island that you can work with, and then you can add whatever you want. If you want to add a volcano, you can add a volcano. Maybe we're gonna make a volcano next time, so you can practice doing that for future paintings. Right, so we were going to add a dock. Let's get some brown. And let's make it paper as well. And let's make it slightly different dock than usual. Instead of poles as legs, it's gonna have I don't know what it is, but it's pretty solid. Alright. So now what we can do is fix up some of the water issues we're having. At least over here. Alright, that looks pretty neat. So I'm quite happy with the painting so far. I hope you're enjoying it as well. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna call it ready. I can continue painting for hours, just adding little details, but I think for the paint along, I think it's done. I've shown you some new techniques. We've built quite some interesting things right now. One thing we still need to work on is covering up some of the hard edges that you might have, as I'm trying to solve over here. The easiest way of covering up a mistake is to just add something completely different to well, on top of it. So maybe we could add some flowers or grass. So actually that's a nice idea. So there's another brush called Coarse Bristles. It's right next to the thick paint, and that one's perfect for grass, for 3D grass. So you can just slightly pull up. I'm not that happy with this. It's really hard to get right, but you see, I'm gonna leave that for another video. It might not work on such a small scale, actually, now that I think of it. So far I've always used it on well, sort of one-to-one scale paintings. You can add some nice grass, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So, finally, let's save it. Let's make a picture. Yes. Now let's take some other pictures. Another one quite low. And another one over here. From the little pathway. And another one over here underneath the trees. So you can really get some nice angles using the camera. Alright. And let's get one more tilting. Cool. That's gonna be it. So, yeah. And just make it stationary, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like this one. We're getting into some more advanced territory, so yeah. So far it's looking good. I hope you agree with me and that you had a good time. And well, good luck painting your own paintings. So, happy tilting and until next time. Goodbye.